I remember sitting in the room with Jack, and Jack saying to all of us, let's go back to our roots. Let's do at least one more game system.
The controller is quirky. The industrial design of both the CD and the main unit are quirky. And the fact that, like, I guess somebody used the tooling on the main unit to make some kind of dental device. Like, it just has like this weird quirky history that
Welcome back to another episode of Reviewing Games. Today we're taking a look at playing Atari Jaguar games. There were a lot of Atari Jaguar games made. Let's go ahead and take a look at the first game, which is Aliens vs. Predator.
When Sega and Nintendo were basically already on their third and a half generation of consoles, at those times.
I mean, if Aliens vs. Predator came out as a launch title, maybe the history of the Atari Jaguar might have been slightly different.
And you got to choose which character you wanted to be, Alien, the Predator, or the Marine. And there's a HUD on the picture here. You can turn that off if you want to.
What on earth got a hold of this guy?
And it's a first-person shooter where you're trying to attack the aliens.
Computer engaged.
Navigate your way through the corridors here, trying to stay alive. As the aliens are chasing you and the deadly face huggers. You want to collect med kits to increase your health. pick up ammo for your shotgun. As you find your way through the air conditioning vents. And using the elevator to access new areas of the game. Of course, you can choose to play as an alien. That kind of changes things up. Of course, you'd want to use your tail claw attack to turn your victim into a cocoon so you can hatch another version of yourself so you can always stay alive. And that was really cool. One way you can play this game as the alien. All you want to do is walk over the victim after you claw attack it, and it'll turn into an egg. And you want to watch it on screen. This little baby will grow. And you're watching this, and it'll turn into a full-sized alien. Now you have another life. So if you die, you'll respawn in that location. Predator. It's just insane. You can go to infrared camera angle here. It just looks crazy. All you want to do is attack the Space Marines and anything else you come into contact with. Just an overall crazy game. I wish this was packed in with every Atari Jaguar system. I think that would have sold better.
I think there are a lot more Jaguar fans today than there were when the system actually came out, and it's cool to see people enjoying the system some 20-odd years later.
If it wasn't packed in with this one, it definitely should have been packed in with our next game, which is Doom, the Atari Jaguar. Doom is just a classic first-person shooting game. It was released on the Atari Jaguar, and it's a really good version. It's very smooth. Runs at a good frame rate, and overall visually it's pretty good. There's a lot of different levels you can pick from. Of course, if you did go right to the last level. It's pretty insane. Barons of Hell trying to get you. Demons. It's kind of cool how you see them fight each other in the background there, how they're trying to hurt each other. As you're running around, zipping around here, shooting back, trying to fight back here, trying to stay alive, picking up weapons. An awesome game. I wish this was one of the pack-ins. And looking for keys and traversing through the levels, trying to figure them out, where to go next, looking at the map, opening red doors, and eventually beating the game and looking at all the different cool animations that they show you here.
I believe everybody appreciated the innovative aspect, but on the other hand, the software was late. Some was a little janky, but I think just saying, time heals all wounds. To go onto the Jaguar forums now and look at the love for the system, honestly, like somebody that worked on it, I can't say that I completely understand it.
They also made a Doom 2 And this was specifically for JagFest, which is pretty cool. Yep, it says JagFest right there, and this was a kind of like a demo or a prototype made for Doom 2, and only way you can get it there. And this is awesome. You're playing Doom 2 on your Jaguar, and there's more levels. These are the Doom 2 levels. Might be a little bit different, but it looks great. You're playing Doom 2. Love Doom 2. These are the same levels, and attacking things and making your way through the corridors here, getting to that exit at the end, trying to get 100%. Sit back, sir. Make your way through that door there, pick up some ammo. It's always a good time. Doom 2 on the Atari Jaguar. Such a great game. Moving on to the next game, Rayman, the Atari Jaguar.
I believe everybody appreciated the innovative aspect, but on the other hand, the software was late. Some of it was a little janky. But I think just saying, time heals all wounds. To go onto the Jaguar forums now and look at the love for the system, honestly, like somebody that worked on it, I can't say that I completely understand it.
Rayman's pretty cool. He's got to rescue his friends. They're trapped by this evil cloaked man, and awesome. You are a character, you don't have any arms or legs. But yeah, it's a platformer, and you're running and jumping, and you're running into this person here who will upgrade your abilities, giving you the power to throw your fist. So now you can punch. That's going to help you find your friends. And the different levels as you climbing on ropes and punching now the prison cells to release them. This is an overall just fantastic game. This is a great platforming game, and it's going to get a little bit harder. So jumping on these purple balls, moving and swinging, helping you to release your friends up here. This is an awesome game, and then you're going to eventually fight a boss. It's now a side-scrolling shooter where you're riding the boss and trying to get to the end, and you'll get an extra power-up. Now you can hang off the side of ledges.
Cool to see people enjoying the system some 20-odd years later. But I totally appreciate it. I'm like, where were you guys like 20 or 30 years ago? You know, like you would have made my life like a heck of a lot better.
Moving on to the next game, Raiden, which is a vertically scrolling shooter released on the Atari Jaguar. And this is basically an arcade perfect port of the game. Really cool vertically scrolling shooter here where you attack enemy waves coming at you, flying forward, trying to pick up power-ups and attack enemies coming at you and mid-bosses and attack the boss at the end of the level. And moving on to the next game, which was Wolfenstein 3D. This was another first-person shooting game like Doom. Where it's a little bit different. It's more realistic where you're not shooting monsters, but seems to be war appropriate, and there's a lot of things different about this game. And it's a first-person shooter game. You do want to find hidden areas that you can collect power-ups and different weapons. And all you want to do is fight the enemy waves coming at you and making your way to that end of that level, clearing the game and moving on to the next stage. This is an overall fantastic game on Atari Jaguar. Moving on to the next game, Kasumi Ninja.
Kasumi Ninja.
This was your one-on-one fighting game like Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat.
Select your fighter.
A A lot of different characters you can choose from here. Of course, this is different how you choose your character. You choose it in a first-person perspective where you walk up to a statue. A little bit different, a little bit interesting for this game. Go ahead and pick this green-clad ninja here.
Sensor, select your opponent. Allowing. Entering the combat zone.
And you're gonna have to fight your way forward through all the different enemies. Just utilizing that jump kick and kicks and punches and special attacks.
Jackie. Entering the combat zone.
Fighting your way forward through all of these enemies here. Just trying to kick their ass before they kick your ass.
Sensor wins.
And that last game you looked at was Kasumi Ninja on the Atari Jaguar. There's a lot of really great games on the Atari Jaguar, and if I ever get any more, we'll take a look at them in the future. There was also some games released for the Atari VCS, Atari 50th Anniversary Collection, and we're going to take a look at those that were released in an update next time. So just want to say thank you everyone for watching. Take care. See you guys next time.